Nearly 900 crashes. That's how many wrecks AAA says Lexington has experienced since the beginning of this month. While the numbers are lower than 1 year ago, AAA says Lexington drivers still have more work to do at being safer on the roads. WKYT's Jackson Plank spoke to AAA this evening and reports what they want drivers to hear. It's a story that's new tonight.
Nearly 900 car crashes in Lexington in August alone, leaving well over 100 people injured. AAA's Lori Weaver Hodkins says these wrecks are entirely preventable and wants you to know how to protect yourself before you get behind the wheel.
Unfortunately, it seems that in the last couple of weeks, especially in the Lexington area, we've seen a number of crashes now.
From August 1st to 23rd, Lexington saw 898 crashes. 3 people died and 167 were hurt. Compare that to the same stretch last year, 949 crashes, also 3 deaths, but fewer injuries, 128. So fewer car crashes this year, but more people getting hurt when they happen.
I was actually a little bit surprised we're actually doing better than we were a year ago.
But she says that's nothing to celebrate. AAA says drivers can take action right now to make the roads safer for yourself and everyone else. When behind the wheel, AAA says drivers need to watch their speed and remain vigilant. AAA says things like speed, distractions like cell phones, and overconfidence in one's driving skills and technology are some of the leading risk factors of a crash. Drivers and pedestrians both have a part to play. Wear your seatbelt on every trip, stay mentally present behind the wheel, and if you're on foot, cross only at crosswalks and intersections. AAA says if nothing else, follow these tips to avoid hurting your wallet.
Insurance is all about kind of mitigating and that risk and spreading it across the larger population. So when we have higher crash numbers in our community, that affects everyone's insurance rates.
In Lexington, Jackson Plank, WKYT.